It's getting hot in Texas, and the Electric Reliability Council of Texas wants citizens to turn off their air conditioners. Hey everybody, I'm Bill, the Hill Country Prepper, and I want you to be informed so that you can be prepared. Yesterday, Monday, the Electric Reliability Council of Texas, ERCOT, issued what they call a conservation warning. Apparently what's happening is they do not have enough electric power generation going on to meet the demand with the heat that we're seeing in Texas now. Now here locally, it's getting up into the 90s every day. We've yet to reach 100, but there are lots of areas around the state have already hit 100 consistently. So what ERCOT is saying is that they've got a lot of their power generation plants down for maintenance, and others, they don't know why they can't meet the demand of the electric grid. Now, like I said, it's only up into the 90s now. Typically, this time of year, it is already 100 where I'm at, and it's only the middle of June. It's going to get hotter in July and most certainly into August. And ERCOT is telling now that the Texas power grid will not be able to meet the demand. So what they're suggesting is everybody turn up their thermostats to 78, 80 degrees, or turn their AC units off altogether. This is a bad thing to happen, because some people are going to do it. Responsible citizens of Texas probably will. Majority of people are going to say, hell no, I'm not going to turn my AC off. I'm not going to raise my thermostat to 80. They're going to keep that thing at 60 degrees and keep it on chugging. You know they will. Now those that do turn off their air conditioners are probably going to be the older population, and we've seen this happen before. When it gets hot in Texas, older people die, and that's what's going to happen in this case. When they tell people to turn off their air conditioners, it's going to end badly. They're recommending that you don't run your dryers for your clothes dryers. They're saying hang your laundry out to dry on a clothesline. That's not feasible for some people. They can't do that. Some people can, sure. Most people can't. They're wanting you to change your lifestyle because of their failure. Now you would think that ERCOT would have learned from this past February's experience with the polar vortex. I think they call it Winter Storm Uri is the official name, and I don't know why they give storms names like that, but anyway they do. You think that ERCOT and the Texas power grid would have learned, and they would have been prepared, because they know that summer is coming and they know that it gets hot in Texas. Now I've heard that what they're saying is that if demand exceeds the supply that they have, that we're going to see rolling blackouts. So basically Texas has become just like California, and we're going to be at the mercy of ERCOT as far as our electricity usage. If they can't meet the demand, they're going to shut the power off, and there you are. People are going to have their freezers go off, they're going to have their refrigerators go off, they're going to have their food spoiling. There's a lot of people that rely upon electricity for their medical needs. That's going to be a bad deal. If they shut off the AC and you shut off the refrigeration, it's going to end badly. And this is all because of ERCOT's failure. ERCOT needs to be retooled, if you will. Now Texas is a big state on green energy. We have hundreds of thousands of windmills for generating electricity. There are a lot of solar farms out in West Texas. And you're telling me that ERCOT, knowing that summer heat is coming and they're not prepared, and they can't tell you why they're not prepared. They can't tell you why they can't meet the demand. It's a mystery to them as well. They don't know what's going on. They didn't learn from the winter storm, and here we are going into summertime, and folks, it's getting hot in Texas just like it always does, and ERCOT is not prepared. Hey guys, if you're getting some helpful information out of this, why don't you give my video a thumbs up and a like? If you're not a subscriber yet, why not? Subscribe right now. And if you hit that notification bell, you'll get notified each and every time I upload some new content. So do that right now. Folks, it is getting hot in Texas just like it's getting hot everywhere around the country. Summertime is here, and we need to be able to rely upon our electric grid. And unfortunately, ERCOT has failed the citizens of Texas. I don't know what it's like where you are, so leave me a comment down below and tell me how things are at your location. Let me know what struggles you're facing with your power grid. Now, hopefully this is not going to happen. I hope that ERCOT gets their act together and they're able to meet the demand, because when it gets hot in Texas and people lose their power, even when they don't lose their power, people still die from heat exposure in this day and age, and that's just a crying shame. Guys, I want you to be informed so that you can be prepared. You guys have a blessed day. Thanks.